Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Stefan Seguin. What I want to share with you today is a conversation that I had with one of my mentees in regards to how to do a follow-up. Is it better through email? Is it better through phone calls? What's best? And the particular situation that drove this discussion was the fact that an important client of theirs that they've just begun to build a relationship after a brief presentation about what they do, the client said to them, okay, do whatever you need, send me an NDA in place so we can have the meaningful conversation about the specific details that I can't share with you unless there is an NDA. For those of you who don't know what an NDA is, it's a non-disclosure agreement where there's legal terms where it protects each side from not sharing a critical and important private information, and that if you do, there's legal repercussions. Now, that being said, let's go back to the original. So customer says, send me the NDA and let's book a meeting, and the meeting is scheduled for Monday. Now, the original conversation happened about a week ago, which was, well, actually not even a week ago. It was on the Tuesday of this week. And when they had that discussion, the customer was all gung-ho. My mentee was all excited and sent out the information. We are Friday, and essentially no information has come back from the client side in terms of them signing or their signature of the NDA, or someone, a legal representative within the company, signing the NDA. And my mentee was not sure what to do next. Should they call? Should they send an email? Should they wait? And through this conversation to find out that, well, they hadn't really set the agenda, right? They hadn't set the importance of getting this NDA back and the specific timeline of that. And also why it was so important for the client to have that NDA in place. Now, when you set expectations, the likelihood of you receiving a response back, for example, getting that NDA back, are significantly higher than not getting specific intention, not getting a specific commitment. So what I suggested to her today was to do the following. First, since it was Friday, was to send the email directly to that person, and from there ask them what the status is in regards to that specific NDA, and also leave them a message, something similar to, Mr. Customer, based on our conversation that we had last Tuesday, we had agreed upon getting an NDA signed from you. We have a meeting planned for Monday, and we still haven't received the NDA yet. And obviously, we want to make sure that we maximize your time, and it's important for us and our discussion to have all the documentation in place so that we meet your expectations, and also we respect the time in response to what it is that their end client is looking for. So when you do that, when you establish that clearly in a conversation, especially in a follow-up, likely the customer will get back to you if they are serious. Now, again, coming back for a second to the first part is make sure that you always get a firm commitment. What's the next steps? I send you the NDA. What will happen next? Another important factor that they didn't think about is always ask, when you're talking with someone specific, always ask within the organization if there is someone else that they can contact in the event that they can't reach you, right? That, in other words, you're calling your client, you can't be reached, that there's someone else in the organization that you can contact in order to communicate and get a response more quickly. And at the same time, doing so expands your contact list, not only for your database, but within the customer him or herself. It allows you to then find out and begin to map out who the key players are within that organization. Of course, there's much more to us than that, and there's going to be more on that later. But however, if you found this useful, subscribe, comment, and share. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care.